First off, I want to start this video by telling each and every one of y'all good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you see this video. And I just want to give a big shout out to my boy Daquan McDonald for inspiring me to make this video. I wasn't going to do it, but he said, bro, you got to drop it on him. And so without further ado, I'll get straight to it. How many of y'all have been in a store with little kids, right? And you notice how the door of the store flies open. They run through the store and I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And they begin to grab things. They begin to eat candy in the store. They begin to put things in the buggies. They run all over the store and they grabbing different items and they're putting them in buggies and in baskets and in their pockets, if you know that's the case sometimes, right? And what I come to realize is this, right? Those kids, they see the product, but they don't see the price. That's the reason they go after things so eagerly, right? Because they see the product and they want the product, but they don't realize how much it costs. And I say this to say this. Just like many of you and some of y'all have friends that do this right here, right? They see the product. They see what you have produced. They see what God is doing in your life. They see the big things and how you are flourishing and how you are being prosperous in your life, but they don't see the price of what you paid for everything that you got. All right, and you got friends in your life right now. Some of y'all got family. Some of y'all got people that y'all hold so dearly. You say you love and you think they love you, but they're too busy looking at the product and not the price. And so you got some people around you who are saying, well, they have this and they have that and they're doing this and they're moving fast and it seems like God is poured into their life. Well, they don't understand this, right? They see the product. They see the outcome of who you are and what you have, but they don't see what you pay for it. They don't see all the sleepless nights. They don't see all the days you cried on your knees while praying to God. They don't see what you had to lose in order to get where you are. So they don't never understand, right? They'll never understand how you get where you are and how you're able to keep maneuvering, how you're able to keep growing and prospering, flourishing and spreading like a butterfly and moving and doing the things that you're doing because they don't understand the price. Just like those little kids that run through the store and they touch things and they grab things and they say, I want this, and don't realize how much it costs, right? Those friends of yours that are envious, those friends that are hating on what you have, not on you, they're hating on you, right? They're not hating on you, they're hating on what you have inside of you that's enabling you to continue to get what you have. But they don't know what you pay for. They have no idea what you lost in order to get where you are. Because everybody sees the product, but don't nobody see the price. Nobody sees the price. Nobody sees behind the scenes when you're a successful entrepreneur and you're doing your things. You have the big house, you have a happy marriage, but they don't see the time that you spend arguing with your husband. They don't see the time that you spend arguing with your wife. They don't see the times where you slept on the couch because you and your wife weren't getting along, or you and your husband weren't getting along. They don't understand how you had $0 in your bank account because you walked on faith and said, God, I'm going to trust you and put this little bit of my money into this business that you have blessed me, right? That you have blessed me with, the vision that you gave me. God, I'm going to trust you, so I'm going to put what I have into what I got. I'm going to work with what I got, right? And so many people, they see the product, but they don't see what you had to sacrifice. Like they see the product, but they don't see the receipt. They don't see the receipt where you had to pay with everything you had in order to get what you got. Nobody ever sees the receipt. Nobody ever sees what you go through. Nobody sees the behind the scenes. Nobody sees how much you had to struggle to get where you are, but everybody sees the product. Everybody sees the blessing. Everybody sees the blessing. But don't nobody see what you had to lose. Don't nobody see the sleepless nights. Don't nobody see when you cry yourself to sleep. Don't nobody see all the depressed days. Don't nobody see none of that. But they see the product. They see the product, but they don't know the price. They don't know the price of what you had to pay to get where you are. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for allowing me to bring this video. And thank you all for going through what that you had to go through in order to get where you are. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for continuing to push through, right? Thank you for, even though nobody's seeing the receipt, thank you for continuing on. And thank you for continuing to bless us in this world with what you have, man, because I understand. I understand the price. I understand the price in order to get where you are. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope I was able to say something that was impactful to somebody. I love you all, and I'll catch up with you soon. Peace.